Ready to transform your body and mindset in just 25 minutes? Forget long, grueling workouts. This is smart, science-backed fitness for your busy life. Maximum efficiency, no wasted movements. In just 25 minutes, you'll hit every major muscle group and boost your energy. Consistency is key, and a short, effective workout is something you can stick with. Get ready to unlock your potential. These next 25 minutes are all for you. Why total body? Because it's efficient and delivers powerful metabolic benefits. Training your whole body in one session burns more calories and keeps your metabolism elevated for hours. You'll build balanced, functional strength and break through plateaus with varied compound movements. Full body routines trigger greater muscle-building hormones, accelerating fat loss and lean muscle growth. You get more results in less time, building a body that looks and performs better. In this session, we're burning calories and building lean muscle. Expect a mix of strength and cardio, upper, lower, and core, plus a full-body burnout to finish strong. Toning comes from resistance moves and fat-burning intervals, revealing definition over time. Focus on clean form, push your limits, and celebrate progress, not perfection. Clear your space, grab water, and let's start your transformation. Let's begin with a 5-minute warm-up, the foundation for a safe, effective workout. Start with torso twists to loosen your spine and obliques. Move into arm circles to prep your shoulders, then leg swings to open your hips and hamstrings. Focus on smooth, controlled motion and deep breathing. A proper warm-up primes your body for peak performance. Now let's activate key muscle groups with dynamic stretches. Alternate high knee pulls and cradle walks to wake up your hips and glutes. Add walking lunges with a torso. Twist for core and hip flexor activation. Finish with inchworms to engage your hamstrings and core. These moves prep your body for powerful, safe movement. Time to elevate your heart rate and get your body ready for action. Start with jumping jacks for full body circulation. Move to high knees to fire up your hip flexors and core. Finish with butt kicks to activate your hamstrings and stretch your quads. Now you're warm, energized, and ready to crush your workout. Establish a strong mind-muscle connection. Focus your thoughts on specific muscles during exercise, activate more muscle fibers and improve form. This is mental rehearsal. Mental focus unlocks true strength. Perform bodyweight squat with intentional slowness. Next, bodyweight glute bridge activates the posterior chain. Finish with a plank for full body activation. Your warm-up is now complete. Welcome to Act 1. The warm-up is done and your body is primed for action. Our first exercise is the push-up, a powerhouse move for your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Don't worry if you're new, we'll show modifications so everyone can join in. Start in a high plank, hands just wider than shoulders, body straight. Lower down, elbows at 45 degrees, then press back up. Drop to your knees if needed, form matters most. Embrace the challenge and let's build strength together. After push-ups, it's time to balance our upper body by strengthening the back with the bent-over row. This bodyweight move targets your rhomboids and biceps. Keep your back flat, core tight, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Focus on control and feel your back working with every rep. Now let's solidify our foundation with the classic forearm plank, a deceptively challenging full-body stability test. Hold a straight line from head to heels, brace your core, squeeze your glutes, and breathe steadily. This is how you build a rock-solid core. The Pike Push-Up targets your shoulders, building strength and definition without equipment. Start in an inverted V shape, hands shoulder-width apart, legs and back straight. Lower your head toward the floor, elbows flaring slightly, then press back up. Focus on form, quality over quantity for strong shoulders. We've worked the front of your core, now let's hit the sides with the side plank reach through. This move targets your obliques, building rotational power and stability. Rotate and reach under your body, keeping hips high and core tight. Switch sides to balance your core strength. For our final exercise in this upper body and core block, we're going to combine multiple elements into one challenging finisher. This move, the plank walk up to shoulder tap, will test the strength you've built in your chest, shoulders, and triceps, while also demanding extreme core stability. It's a dynamic plank variation that keeps your muscles under constant tension, elevating your heart rate and pushing your endurance. This is our last push for this act, designed to leave your upper body and core feeling thoroughly worked and accomplished. Let's finish this block strong. Begin in a forearm plank position, the same solid setup we used earlier. Your elbows are under your shoulders, your core is braced, and your body is in a perfectly straight line. From here, the movement starts. One arm at a time, you will walk up into a high plank position. First, place your right hand on the floor directly where your right elbow was. Then press up as you place your left hand where your left elbow was. You are now in a high plank, or the top of a push-up position. Your core must work overtime to prevent your hips from rocking side to side. Once you are stable in the high plank position, the next phase begins, the shoulder tap. Keeping your hips as still as possible, lift your right hand off the floor and tap your left shoulder. Place your right hand back down, then lift your left hand and tap your right shoulder. Place your left hand back down. The key to this is minimizing any rotation or shifting in your hips. To do this, you may need to widen your feet slightly for a more stable base. Squeeze your glutes and core with everything you have to create a solid immovable trunk. After completing the 2 shoulder taps, you will reverse the initial movement to return to the start. Lower back down onto your right forearm, then your left forearm, bringing you back to the forearm plank. That entire sequence, walk up, tap right, tap left, walk down, is one complete repetition. For the next rep, you can lead with the opposite arm to ensure balanced work. We will perform this finisher for time. It's a grind, but it's where the real transformation happens. Push through the fatigue, focus on stability, and let's complete Act 1. You've conquered the upper body, now it's time to ignite your lower body, the powerhouse of your physique. Training your legs and glutes builds strength, burns calories, and boosts real-world power. Get ready to feel the burn and build a foundation of energy and confidence. Let's begin. We are kicking off our lower body assault with the undisputed king of all leg exercises, the bodyweight squat. No other movement is as fundamental or effective for building comprehensive lower body strength. The squat targets your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes all in one fluid motion. It also requires significant core stability to maintain an upright posture, making it a compound movement that delivers incredible bang for your buck. Mastering the bodyweight squat is the foundation upon which all other lower body strength is built. It's a movement pattern we use every day, and we're about to perfect it. Let's get into the correct form for a perfect squat. Stand with your feet positioned slightly wider than your shoulders, with your toes pointing forward or slightly outward. Keep your chest held high and your shoulders pulled back. Initiate the movement not by bending your knees, but by pushing your hips back and down, as if you are aiming for a chair that's a little too far behind you. This hip hinge is crucial for properly engaging your glutes and hamstrings. Keep your gaze forward and your spine in a neutral position throughout the entire movement. Continue to lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the floor, or as low as you can comfortably go while maintaining a straight back. Your knees should track in line with your feet, do not let them collapse inward. At the bottom of the squat, your weight should be evenly distributed across your feet, perhaps even feeling a little heavier in your heels. Pause for a moment, feeling the tension in your glutes and thighs. This brief pause eliminates momentum and forces your muscles to do all the work to get you back up, increasing the effectiveness of the exercise. To return to the starting position, drive powerfully through your heels. Imagine you are pushing the floor away from you. As you ascend, extend your hips forward and squeeze your glutes hard at the top of the movement. This final squeeze ensures you are getting full activation from the most powerful muscles in your lower body. We will perform squats for a set duration. Focus on a controlled descent and an explosive ascent. Each repetition is an opportunity to build a stronger foundation. This is where the work begins. Let's do it. Now that we've fired up the entire lower body with squats, we're going to isolate each leg with a new challenge, the alternating reverse lunge. This is a fantastic unilateral exercise, meaning it works one side of the body at a time. This helps to identify and correct any strength imbalances between your left and right legs. The reverse lunge places a greater emphasis on the glutes and hamstrings compared to a forward lunge, and it is also generally kinder on the knees. It's a powerful tool for sculpting your glutes and improving your balance and stability. Begin by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart and your hands on your hips or held in front of your chest for balance. Keep your core engaged and your posture upright. Take a large, controlled step backward with your right foot. Land on the ball of your back foot and lower your hips until both of your knees are bent at approximately a 90-degree angle. Your front knee should be stacked directly over your front ankle, and your back knee should hover just an inch or two above the floor. Avoid leaning forward. Keep your torso straight and centered. The majority of your weight should be on your front leg. Feel the tension in your left glute and quad as they work to stabilize your body. From the bottom of the lunge, the work is to push off your back foot and drive through the heel of your front foot to return to the standing position. Bring your right foot forward to meet your left. returning to the starting position with your feet hip-width apart. The movement should be powerful and decisive, driven by the strength of your front legs, glute and quad. Once you are standing, you will immediately repeat the movement on the other side, stepping back with your left foot this time. We will continue to alternate legs for the entire duration of the set. This continuous movement not only builds strength but also keeps your heart rate up. Focus on maintaining your balance and control with each and every repetition. Don't rush the movement. A slow, controlled lunge is far more effective than a fast, sloppy one. Feel your glutes fire with every step back and every push forward. Time for high-intensity cardio. Burpees. This explosive, full-body move will send your heart rate soaring and push your limits. Start standing, drop to a squat, kick back to plank, do a push-up, jump forward and explode up. Modify as needed, but keep moving. This is your cardio peak. Give it everything you've got. After that intense burpee blast, we're bringing the focus back to targeted strength work, but we're still keeping the heart rate from dropping completely. We're going down to the floor for an exercise that specifically targets your posterior chain, your glutes and hamstrings, while also challenging your core stability. We will be performing the glute bridge march. This is a progression from the static glute bridge we did in the warm-up. By adding a marching component, we force each leg to support the body individually, dramatically increasing the demand on your glutes and core stabilizers. So, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Your heels should be close enough to your glutes that you can just about touch them with your fingertips. Rest your arms by your sides with your palms facing down. Now, engage your core and drive through your heels to lift your hips off the floor. Squeeze your glutes tightly at the top, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. This is your starting position. Do not let your hips sag at any point during this exercise. From this elevated bridge position, the march begins. Keep your hips high and level as you slowly lift your right foot off the floor. Drive your right knee up towards your chest until your thigh is perpendicular to the floor. The key here is to prevent your hips from dropping or rotating. Your left glute and hamstring must work overtime to stabilize your entire pelvis. Hold the knee up for a brief second, focusing on keeping everything tight and still. This intense focus on stability is what makes the exercise so effective for your core. With control, lower your right foot back to the floor. As soon as it touches down, immediately begin to lift your left foot, driving your left knee towards your chest. Again, the primary goal is to maintain the height and level position of your hips. Continue to alternate legs in a slow, controlled marching motion. It's not about speed, it's about stability. If you find your hips are dropping, reset, lift them high again, and slow down the movement even more. Feel the deep burn in your glutes as they work to power and stabilize your body. This is it, the final exercise of Act 2. We are finishing this lower body and cardio block with a powerful, explosive movement that combines the strength of a squat with the cardiovascular demand of a jump. We are doing squat jumps. This plyometric exercise is designed to build explosive power or the ability to generate maximum force in a minimum amount of time. It will challenge your quads, glutes and hamstrings one last time while pushing your heart rate back up for a final metabolic spike. This is your grand finale for the lower body. Let's finish strong. Begin in the same stance as a regular bodyweight squat, feet shoulder width apart, chest up, and core engaged. Lower yourself down into a squat, pushing your hips back and down. However, instead of stopping when your thighs are parallel to the floor, you might go slightly less deep. Think of this as loading a spring. You are building up potential energy in your muscles, preparing for an explosive release. The descent should still be controlled, but you're now preparing your body for a powerful upward movement. From the bottom of the squat, you will detonate. Drive through the balls of your feet and explode vertically into the air. Jump as high as you possibly can. Use your arms to help generate momentum by swinging them up as you leave the ground. The goal is maximum height on every single jump. While in the air, your body should be in a straight line. This is a full body effort, with your legs providing the power and your core keeping you stable and aligned even while airborne. The landing is just as important as the jump. You must land softly and with control to protect your joints. Aim to land on the balls of your feet first, and then immediately bend your knees and hips to absorb the impact, sinking back down into the next squat. This seamless transition from landing into the next repetition keeps the muscles under tension and the heart rate high. For a modification, you can perform a pulse squat by coming up onto your toes explosively without your feet leaving the floor. Let's empty the tank with these squat jumps and close out Act 2 with power. Welcome to Act 3, the full body burnout. You've built strength in every area, now it's time to bring it all together. This is the most challenging part, total body integration, demanding every muscle group. Keep your heart rate high, push your limits, and prove your strength. Finish strong, make every second count and leave feeling proud. The Manmaker is a demanding full-body exercise combining a push-up, renegade rows, squat, and overhead press. It targets your chest, back, shoulders, arms, core, and legs in one powerful sequence. Move smoothly, focus on form, and let's tackle this ultimate compound move together. The Skater Lunge, or Skater Hop, challenges your power, agility, and lateral movement. Mimicking an ice skater, you'll bound side to side, targeting your glutes, quads, and core. Use your arms for balance, keep your chest up, and land softly. Modify with a step if needed and embrace the athletic energy of this dynamic move. Take it to the floor, intensity stays high. The V-Up is a classic, challenging ab move that sets your core on fire. Lie flat, arms overhead, and in one powerful motion, lift your legs and torso to form a sharp V, reaching for your toes. Lower with control. For a modification, try a tuck-up. Choose the version that lets you feel that strong ab contraction. Now we're getting back on all fours for our next full-body burnout exercise, but this is nothing like a break. We're going to perform the bear crawl, a primal movement pattern that challenges your body in a uniquely demanding way. This exercise requires you to move your body while maintaining a low, stable position close to the ground. It is an incredible tool for building shoulder stability, core strength, hip mobility, and muscular endurance throughout your entire body. It looks simple, but honestly it will test your coordination and strength in ways few other exercises can. Let's set up the starting position, known as the bear stance. Get on your hands and knees with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Your back should be flat, like a tabletop. From here, tuck your toes under and lift your knees so they are hovering just 1 or 2 inches off the floor. This is your starting and ending position. The key is to keep your knees low and your back flat throughout the entire exercise. Your core must be braced and engaged to prevent your hips from swaying or rising too high. The movement is based on contralateral motion, meaning you move your opposite arm and leg at the same time. To crawl forward, take a small step forward with your right hand and your left foot simultaneously. Then, take a small step forward with your left hand and your right foot. The steps should be small and controlled. The goal is to move smoothly and quietly, maintaining that low, stable position. Avoid rocking your hips from side to side. Imagine you have a glass of water on your lower back that you don't want to spill. We will be crawling forward for a few steps and then reversing the movement to crawl backward to our starting point. Crawling backward presents a new coordination challenge and further engages your quads and shoulders. Keep your head in a neutral position, with your gaze slightly forward on the floor. Focus on maintaining constant tension through your core and shoulders. This is a true full-body grind that builds functional, integrated strength. It will tax your muscles and your cardiovascular system. Stay low, stay tight, and keep crawling. This is it. We have arrived at the final exercise of the entire workout. This is your last chance to empty the tank and leave everything on the floor. We are finishing with a high-energy combination move, fast feet to sprawl. This drill combines rapid agility work with a powerful, full-body defensive movement. The fast feet will jack your heart rate up one last time, while the sprawl will challenge your core, chest, and hips, demanding a final burst of explosive power. This is the ultimate finisher to cap off your 25 minutes of hard work. Let's begin with the fast feet portion. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and get into an athletic stance with your knees bent, hips low, and chest up. Begin to run in place as quickly as you can, taking short, choppy steps. Stay on the balls of your feet and keep your movements light and rapid. Your feet should barely leave the ground. Use your arms to help drive the movement, pumping them quickly. This is a pure burst of speed and cardiovascular effort. The goal is to generate as much speed as possible in a short amount of time. On my cue, or after a few seconds of fast feet, you will perform the sprawl. A sprawl is essentially a very fast burpee without the push-up or the jump. From your athletic stance, you will quickly drop your hands to the floor and shoot your legs back behind you, landing in a high plank position. The key is speed and explosiveness. Think of it as a defensive move in wrestling, where you are trying to get your hips to the floor as quickly as possible to avoid a takedown. Your core must be braced to handle the powerful, abrupt movement. As soon as your feet hit the plank position, you will immediately and just as quickly jump your feet back forward to their starting position, landing in your low athletic stance. From there, you go straight back into the fast feet. The transition between the two movements should be seamless and explosive. This combination will test your agility, your reaction time, and your will to push through fatigue. This is your final challenge. Give me everything you have left. Push the pace, stay sharp, and let's finish this workout stronger than when we started. The work is done. Your heart is pounding, your muscles are fatigued, and you feel accomplished. But before you leave, don't skip the cool down. It's crucial for recovery and well-being. Gentle stretches help reduce soreness, clear out lactic acid, and bring calm after intensity. Cherish these moments. Your body and mind will thank you. Release tension in your chest and shoulders with a standing chest stretch. Place your forearm on a wall, turn away, and breathe deeply. Switch sides. Next, perform an across-the-body shoulder stretch to restore mobility after tough exercises. These simple moves help open your chest, improve posture, and keep your shoulders healthy. After all those squats, lunges, and jumps, your lower body deserves recovery. Start with a standing quad stretch. Hold your ankle, keep knees aligned, hips forward, then switch sides. Next, hinge at your hips for a standing hamstring stretch. Breathe deeply, switch legs, and feel the release. Stretching is essential for recovery and flexibility. For our final stretches, move to the floor to release hips and lower back, bringing calm to body and mind. Try the figure 4. Stretch to target your glutes and ease lower back tension. Then gently twist your spine for a full body release. Breathe deeply, relax, and enjoy this restorative moment. You've earned it. You've completed the 25-minute total body workout. Take a deep breath and let pride wash over you. You showed up, pushed through, and finished strong. This is a victory worth celebrating. Remember this feeling of accomplishment and strength. Carry it with you today as a reminder of your capability. Be proud. You've taken a big step on your fitness journey. One workout is powerful, but true transformation comes from consistency. Your real superpower isn't speed or strength, it's showing up again and again. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, other days just starting is a win. Both matter. Progress isn't perfect, but every session builds your foundation. Schedule your next workout. Consistency is your superpower. Join our community and keep your transformation going. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a workout. Share your journey, challenge a friend, and let's support each other. Remember, you're stronger than you think. We're here for you. See you at the next workout.